ArsenalFanTV, happy today?
Yeah, I'm happy with the result, not as happy with the performance, to be honest, because I felt like for the whole game we were being too nice to a team that's 18th. Southampton have not been good all season. Their away wins, we've only had 3 away wins this season, and somehow they've been worse. So I don't think that we should have been ruthless. We should have went out there and said, we're at the Emirates. This is meant to be our fortress. This has been our stadium for 12 years.
You do have to take into account now. There's a lot of changes in Arsenal's team today.
True.
So obviously no Ozil, no Ramsey, no Koscielny.
Exactly.
So it's a changed team. Number one, and number two, what you got to take into account is that yes, you're right. They've been poor, but now they've reached to the stage where they're fighting.
True.
It was like the end of that game was like an FA Cup game for me in that. They were just like, let's just go for it and try and get something out of this.
Yeah, Southampton, they have wavy players. They have really good players in that team. Buffal, all those players. He wasn't playing today, but still. They have players who can change games. But we have players who can change games. Obviously, we had the pivot of Xhaka and Elneny. Not as good creatively, but they're solid. I don't think they even played that badly today. Xhaka was a bit off the ball. Elneny was, building from the back, which I don't really like. I think other way around, where you have Xhaka taking the ball, controlling the game a bit like Xabi Alonso. Obviously he's not as good, but still he's young, build around him, build that midfield around him. And I think when Jack came on, it was a bit more direct. I don't like Jack playing 10, but today I think it helped because he was linking up play with Lacazette as well. And you saw Iwobi, who I think was the best player today. We give him a lot of stick. We do all of this talk with Iwobi.
And people deserve it, or do you think he's been made a scapegoat for a lot of this season? Because
everyone knows who Mbappe and Dembele are, and I think since they've arose, I think the standards for a 21-year-old has gotten so much bigger. Iwobi's only 21. We have to remember this. He got 2 assists today, a pre-assist, whatever, and I think you have to give players like him a chance because he's 21. He can still grow. He's a young lad from our academy. Don't just stick him down, because I think, remember Everton away last year, that was the game where everyone stuck it on him. It was 20 at the time. Imagine checking your Twitter feed, 1,000 notifications and man are saying you're shit, you're this, you're that. You have to give him a bit of faith. And he proved that today. He proved he's got the quality. He, took the game by the scruff of the neck. Because when Welbeck missed that chance near the end of the game, Southampton said, we can win this game. He doesn't look like he can win again. But Iwobi took the game by the scruff of the neck, got the same ball again in, and no mistake by Welbeck.
And Iwobi, one of his attributes that I've always liked is his dribbling, and he's showing a lot of strength nowadays. I think he's a very difficult player to get off the ball, and I think he's a confidence player, and if he can get that confidence back, he's going to be an important player from now till the end of the season, especially with Mkhitaryan being injured at the moment.
Exactly. With the Europa League, that's the business end of the season, and if we can get him, and I think Reece Nelson as well. Today I think he was a bit scared to take people on, but you get that confidence in both of them and they can take man on. They got good dribbling, they got good take-on ability, close control in the tight spaces. That's where they excel. So you help their end product, and that's where you can see 2 wingers, both from our academy. If we can get them to sign deals, they could be stalemates in our team.
And they're confident ahead of Thursday?
I don't want to say anything because this is Arsenal, but still, if we can go to Russia. We put on our top team. We've rested a lot of players. Xhaka, Ramsey, Ozil, Koscielny, who's been really good. I don't think he's been as good this season, but in the Europa League, we've been seeing vintage Koscielny against Milan last Thursday. We saw really good stuff. So I think we go to Moscow, we get a solid draw, maybe even nick a win, but we're already 4-1 up, so that's all I can ask for.
Exciting news, there's a brand new show called The Real Football Fan Show coming to Channel 4 on Thursday the 19th of April, then every Thursday after that till the end of the season. It's going to be broadcast at midnight and you've got to check it out. It's going to feature fans from all around the Premier League, so make sure you check it out, hosted by myself, Robbie. We're giving you a chance to be on ArsenalFanTV and give your opinion after the game. All you've got to do is WhatsApp your video and hold the camera like this. Send it straight after.